How's it going, everyone? Another Scam Sam update. This one is very curious. It's actually brought by FTX, the legal counsel representing FTX right now. Of course, FTX right now is under the direction of the new CEO, John Ray. Well, very interesting. They just filed legal motions to investigate the parents. That's right, the parents. Now that is a crazy move. I did make a video about his dad who hired his own attorney to represent him, not Scam Sam, but him himself. So according to the court filings by the FTX, the parents should be forced to answer questions and provide financial documents. On top of that, to see if they've received any payments. FTX asked the judge for permission. Apparently they need permission to question under oath. Now that's the key part, under oath, because if they lie, they'll get in more trouble. Now it's interesting, it actually gets more sketchy. The brother of Sam Bankman-Fried, Gabriel Bankman-Fried, he founded an organization that actually was set up just to lobby members of Congress from a multi-million-dollar property in Washington, D.C. Pretty crazy. And this is all in the court filing. Now, even Stanford University apparently is kind of backing away from the parents, trying to distance themselves. According to the Stanford Daily, neither parent will be teaching this coming year. Of course, that giant list of creditors that FTX owes money to even includes big giant money firms like Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan. So these people want their money back. They don't want to get screwed. That's why Sam got arrested. The reason why Sam went to jail is not because he screwed over Joe and Jane. No, nobody cares about that. It's because he screwed over major firms, including financial firms like Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, media firms, media companies like Wall Street Journal, Fox, Fortune, and other names like Apple, Netflix. That's why Sam was arrested. Again, that exhausting list of creditors that FTX owes money to, the link below, 116 pages. Massive, dizzying amount of companies. Now, if you look through the list of names, there's one name that's a little creepy. It's called PSYOP Productions. There's an office in New York, and there's an office in California, in LA. It's all weird. It's just all super crazy and weird. Anyways, what's interesting about the long list is that some of these major financial institutions, and of course, some of these companies that have great journalists, like Wall Street Journal, for example, how could they not know that this was going on? Wall Street must have known. Because if you have people from JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, they're working with FTX, they're throwing money at FTX. Come on, how could they not know? I smell something. I smell something fishy. So they'll question the parents, right? The family and a handful of the company's top execs as part of the hunt for hidden assets. Now this is all interesting because the parents, they're of course the Stanford professors, law professors, and tax experts. So they would know a thing or two about hiding and being able to scam the hell out of people. Now they have framed themselves along with SBF as part of this effective altruism push, which of course just smells BS-y to begin with. So you can't trust any of this do-gooder stuff. So these so-called progressively altruistic parents, to the point where the mother, Barbara Fried, her own bio says that she's written extensively on questions of distributive justice in the area of tax policy, property theory, and political theory. It's kind of ironic, isn't it? Now, of course, that property theory probably involves her getting a lot of property with customer money. Just one property alone, beachfront vacation house, pictured here, looks like a very nice place, at $16.4 million, owned by the parents. And this is in a gated community in the Bahamas. In another episode, the parents supposedly said that they tried to return some property to FTX, but who knows what's going on with that. Now, what's crazy about the $16.4 million vacation house in the Bahamas is that according to the court filings, this was actually done just before the collapse. That acquisition was finalized just before the collapse. So if they all knew what the hell was coming, why would they do this? According to the court filing, Joseph Bankman and the wife, Barbara Fried, actively were involved in their son's company to the point of offering tax advice to FTX employees and help recruit the company's first lawyers. But anyways, pretty wild update that the parents under oath will be questioned potentially and are now definitely being investigated. All this effective altruism, can't trust that stuff. It's unfortunate, but it's the world we live in. But anyways, that's it for this update, guys. Thanks for watching. Smash the like if you haven't. Please do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Maybach music. Can anybody out there